Alright, what is up guys? So today we're going to be hitting some arms. I'm going to currently try to do a new split that I just created. To be honest, I like my current split, but the thing is I am getting kind of tired of it. So what I like to do is switch it up every week and try something new until I find out what I like. Today's pre of the day is the black cherry vanilla. It's actually so good. It's probably one of my favorite Gorilla Mind pre-workouts. Alright, so today I was going to go for 70s on bicep curls, but I was kind of fatigued from Monday's bicep workout. On top of the fatigue, I didn't really have any meals before the gym, so I was kind of without carbs or anything in my system, so I was kind of dead. So I did manage to curl the 60s for a couple reps here, but the thing with my rep range is I like to go anywhere from maybe 3 to 4 all the way up to like 8 reps. I don't really like to do 10 to 12 reps. If I do get to that rep range around 10 to 12 reps, I do up the weight. If I hit 3 to 4 reps, I just stay in the same weight until I manage to over time do more. Or sometimes it's just one of those days where I would up the weight, even if I'm hitting only 4 reps, and I would just try to rep out as much as I can do. Even if it's just 2 reps, it's still something. So I just like seeing progress. Here I'm managing to do a couple reps with the 60s. This is my second or third set, and I usually don't go past 2 sets. But in this case, when I'm curling the 60s, I don't really rep it out for much. So I throw in an extra set or 2 just so I can get some extra reps in. Now at this point, I'm curling the 60s and I'm pretty much almost done. I just try to squeeze a final rep in there. Now I decided to kind of lower the weight, so now I'm doing 55s. This is a much easier rep range for me. So I'm gonna do a couple reps with the 55 just to get a decent pump, just so my arms could get that burning sensation. So I'm doing a couple reps here, and then this is probably my only set I'll do. If this set, I don't rep out as much as I thought I could, like 8 reps, maybe 7, I tend to do another set. But in this case, I did manage to rep it out for a bit, so this is the only set I actually did. So as I'm filming this voiceover, I am kind of sick, and even when I was working out in these clips, I was sick. But the thing is, I would not miss a day, even though I'm sick. I tend to work out around 7 times a week. Alright, so now we're doing some bar curls. I usually don't tend to do these, but my friend did suggest them, so I decided to try them out. I managed to get a couple reps here. I don't really remember how much weight I was doing. I think I almost did the full stack around there. But I managed to get a couple reps in, and to be honest, it was a pretty good workout. I did get like that burning sensation. But I just didn't really like it that much, to be honest. The workout was solid, but I just prefer easy bar curls, as I can do a lot of weight and I can kind of do them supported. I can kind of do these supported too if I lean against the mirror, but at the same time, it just kind of feels weird. It's not the same. So I didn't really record my previous set, but this is my 3rd set, and I decided to lower the weight a little bit. I think I did lower the weight in this clip, but I decided to lower the weight because my biceps were kind of like sore, and I don't tend to train my muscle group when it's sore, but it was like a not that sore. It was acceptable, you know. So I decided to do a little extra set here, and then after these, I proceeded to do some tricep push downs. Here, I try to see how much I can do. I started warming up with almost a full stack, to be honest. I did a couple reps. I didn't want to get to too much reps here. This was my 2nd set of push downs, or my 3rd one. I don't really know why I did a lot of sets, but I decided to full stack it, and I did full stack it for 6 reps. And then this is the 2nd time of me trying to full stack it again. As you can see, I'm kind of fatigued here. So I just lower the weight and I do another set. I don't know why I did so much sets for tricep push downs. I don't really tend to do that much, but I just wanted to get a little pump for triceps. And I was kind of getting rushed because I did have to get home because I am still in school, so I have to get my sleep in. Now I usually don't do these either unless I don't feel like doing hammer curls with dumbbells, so I'm just doing some rope hammer curls. And I actually like these. They give me a good pump and I definitely get a good squeeze, but I just prefer hammer curls with dumbbells. But if I'm too fatigued, I'll just end up doing rope like I am right now. And here it was kind of light, so I did up the weight. I don't know how much reps I managed to do here, but I'm just full stacking it. This was my 2nd time full stacking it. I don't know how I managed to do all these workouts SAM rep ranges with no food in my system. I always try to carb up, or not even carb up, but just get a couple carbs in my system right before the gym, just so I'm not really fatigued or I'm not like weak, and I just try to get some quick carbs. Isolated tricep push-downs are one of my favorite. I do like 2 to 3 sets around there, and I don't really count my reps for here. I just try to go to failure, and when I'm pushing down, I try to squeeze at the bottom just so I could get a nice squeeze. But here I was kind of getting rushed because it was pretty late here. It was like, I think 7 or 8 p.m. I'm not really sure. So I tried to hurry up as fast as I could to get home and do this voiceover, and it is currently like 12 p.m. or 12:30, so it is late, so I didn't really manage to get sleep. And I do wake up at 4:30 a.m. every day for school, so my sleep schedule was kind of messed up. On top of not getting sleep, I did forget to buy ground beef, so I didn't get to get my protein intake in, so that kind of sucks. But here I'm finishing my last set. I think this is my 3rd set, I'm not too sure. But I'm trying to just finish up a couple reps here, and this will be my last workout for triceps. I don't really do too much. Here's a quick little pump of the bicep and tricep workout I've done so far. So right here, this is my go-to finisher, preacher curls on the machine. So I tend to rep out preacher curls, either a full stack or just I go light, but the full stack seem pretty light to me. So I'm doing full stack for bicep curls here. And when I tend to do a lot of reps, I usually add like a plate, but I don't really have a pin for that. So what I would do is just put a plate on top of the machine. I am trying to get a gym pin, but I don't really know what brand to buy it from. So as of now, I'm just kind of repping this out. Usually when I finish repping out the preacher curl machine, I do close grip just to get my biceps nice and wide. And it also gives me a crazy like burning sensation, which is good for me at least, because it knows, like, I know I'm gonna get a crazy pump after this. And here's just me yapping to my friend about what protein I take, or what protein I used to take. I don't really take any protein powder anymore because I've been getting my meals in and I've been hitting my protein intake, but I did forget to buy ground beef, so I kind of got cooked. And now I'm gonna do my last set of preacher curls, and I'm just gonna do my last full stack for a couple reps, and after this it should be the pump video. Now also remember, like, when you're doing preacher curls, you want to go up kind of not fast, but like a medium pace. And when you're coming down, you want to come down slow, just so you get like a crazy tension on your biceps. Now another alternative preacher curl move I like to do, here's the preacher curl with the cable. But my gym was kind of packed today, so I decided to do preacher curl.